It's an almost comical sight on Johannesburg roads, a peculiar little yellow carrier ambling along the northern suburbs.
It's small in size, economical, and if you ask anyone in the e-hailing taxi business, it's already punching above its weight.
This is the Bajaj Qute. In July this year, motorists and commuters were baffled by this nifty new arrival. Not even a week on the market and Carte Blanche jumped at the opportunity to get into the minuscule Qute, becoming an e-hailing driver.
Hi, Carte.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let's go.
Yes.
This is exciting. First of all, is it even a car?
Yeah,
Carte?
this is a car. Trust me, it's a car with a motorbike engine.
But contrary to what Carte might say, the Qute isn't actually a car. With a top speed of just 70 kilometers per hour, it is in fact a rear-engine, four-passenger quadricycle. 10 years ago, the Qute entered the market in India, where it's also not classified as a car. Its closest cousin is the tuk-tuk.
Carte, this is your office. Is it a comfortable office?
To me, I can say it's very comfortable. And then even for the client as well, it's not that bad. And then it's good for short trips, you know?
Yes.
Because we normally do 1 kilometer, 3 kilometers around.
Need a ride? Take a Bolt.
The Qute has been introduced by the e-hailing app Bolt. It provides their cheapest ride for trips of no more than 4 kilometers. Drivers in the program pay a weekly rental fee of 1,500 Rand for 3 years on a lease-to-own deal through My Next Car. Light on fuel, Carte pays a little over 200 Rand for a full tank, and a little really does go a long way. But as much as it's a beacon of hope for drivers and budget-conscious passengers, the Qute hasn't been as well received by taxi and e-hailing drivers.
It's totally wrong. You.
As if surviving Joburg's pothole-ridden roads weren't enough of a challenge, Qute drivers are increasingly targeted by the opposition. In a makeshift rank in bustling Randburg, Qute drivers have found themselves thrust into an impromptu alliance as tensions with the taxi industry simmer.
So we're figuring just 15 guys, they have a quantum. So we're figuring the more so like Bavulera Menzi, Bashandi, Wakata Lapo, Batati phone, Batarma.
It's a baffling response to a service the Bajaj drivers say poses little threat.
So you're saying you're working, actually supporting the taxi industry?
We're not even taking their customer. We're making their business become easier.
How?
Because we took people from the houses, we dropped them by the taxi rank.
What do you think can be done to make sure that Bajaj drivers are safer?
You understand, the taxi industry are also doing business. E-hailing people are also doing business, but we need maybe government to intervene.
By August, tempers flared outside Wits University as a Qute driver was dropping a customer and a taxi association patrol car tried to block his way. Campus security was called in to intervene. The patrol car's branding pointed to the Faraday Taxi Association. We find the association's spokesperson, Sihle Makanya, at their headquarters.
Akusiphathi kahle ngoba kusithathela umsebenzi. Kunemithetho ayibekile ekufanele sigijime kuyo thina abantu bamatekisi ngoba uhlobo lwethu seluthiwa route base.
It's the lack of consultation whenever government introduces a new mode of transport that really gets to them.
Ngithi uhulumeni akasibizanga wasitshela ukuthi now I'm introducing this type of mode. so that everybody will know about them, and we will ask questions.
Are your drivers attacking Bajaj drivers?
Bengafundiswa igama lithi attack. Rather than to attack.
Bona, the Bajaj drivers say it's violent.
That might be caused by the reaction at the first stage of the thing. If they say, don't load here.
Do you want Bajaj taken off the road?
Completely.
Back in Randburg, I find the drivers on the road awaiting trips, but their counterparts from other e-hailing services are not thrilled.
When you introduce a cheaper service in a price-sensitive market, you are then creating a false opportunity, and you're creating a situation whereby there will be violent eruptions.
Batuka Mbelengwa represents the National E-Hailing Association, a market squeezed for profit.
What would you say then to all the drivers who are driving Bajaj that feel like this is an opportunity for them and this has allowed them to earn a living and put food on the table?
The Bajaj opportunity is not real. It will not live past 2024. You can already see it now. There's violence, there's cars being turned over.
But that was happening to e-hailing taxis long before Bajaj.
It was, but the situation is being compounded by continually adding people within a space where there isn't enough money flowing around. You know, you go look at the repossession rate of vehicles within this industry. That in itself, before the introduction of Bajaj, should tell you that it doesn't make sense to put more assets into this industry.
Since these little vehicles have hit our roads, a number of them have been impounded, but somehow it seems many more are still operating.
As it gains popularity among customers, the big question is it safe on the road? In 2016, the Euro NCAP scored it 1 star out of 5 in crash tests and a meager 28% for adult occupant safety.
I think the biggest concern here for me is the rollover risk. You don't want to swerve. You really don't want to, well, okay. Oh, right.
Bolt, Bajaj South Africa and My Next Car insist it's eligible for our roads. But the National Regulator for Compulsory Specification says while it approved the quadricycle for road use, it didn't for public transport. Several cutes have been impounded for operating without a license, and yet they carry a double disc, which according to My Next Car means they can operate as taxis. The Gauteng Traffic Police disagrees.
Doesn't matter whether they had a double disc or what if you, it's a requirement on its own. It has nothing to do with the license disc. An operating license is an operating license issued in terms of National Land Transport Act 5 of 2009. Your disc is issued in terms of your National Road Traffic Act 93 of 1996. So we're talking different legislations here.
Spokesperson Selo Maremane says after impounding the vehicles in August, Bolt took them to court.
Their court case was dismissed. We won the case against them. All of those vehicles that we have impounded, we charged them 5,000 rand.
He insists they are not complying and promises even more action.
If you are the owner of the Bajaj vehicles and then you hire drivers knowingly that these people are not in possession of operating licenses, we are anticipating to charge both the driver and the operator thereof. If you look at that vehicle, they are just not fit for public transport usage.
Having spent some time with a number of the Bajaj Bolt drivers and hearing from the other side, clearly something needs to be done and soon. We don't need another tragedy to happen for a wake-up call.
Dealing with potholes, taxis and e-hailing competition, Qute drivers are hopeful that industry issues will settle and law enforcement will ensure their protection, like any other driver.
What would you want other South African road users to know when they see a Bajaj on the road?
Just respect, that's a car. And then if ever is driving slowly, let them keep left, keep right and pass.